I think the last couple of years, I've been always on a budget. When it comes to dieting, people make it seem like a really difficult thing when you are on a budget. But let me tell you that it is not like that. Dieting is actually, I think, cheaper than eating like other people do. So in this video, I'll give you 4 tips that have helped me a lot in the last couple of years that I've been dieting and that I've been on a budget to keep eating healthy and to not spend that much money on it. I actually think that many people say I'm gonna buy organic food, I'm gonna buy gluten-free food. When let's say 2-3 weeks go by, and when they realize that they're spending a lot of money in those foods, they say, oh my gosh, dieting is so expensive and I'm gonna stop dieting because I don't have the money right now. I have to take care of my family. I have other priorities than being dieting or trying to focus on my healthy nutrition. But actually, you don't need these things to be healthy. For example, you don't need, I think the most overrated thing is the organic foods. I'm not saying that they are not good and that you shouldn't choose them if you have the money to, but if you don't have the money to and you are on a budget, it would be better to not focus on organic food but trying to be eating healthy with what you have. For example, grass-fed beef is gonna cost a lot more than normal beef, and sometimes you don't need the best option that would be organic. You just need something that is good enough, and things that are not organic are good enough. I actually think that buying in bulk is gonna help you to save a lot of money because the more you buy, the cheaper they are gonna give you the stuff. For example, if you go to BJ's, you go to Costco or something like that sell on bulk, it is gonna be way cheaper than, for example, if you go to a supermarket like Stop and Shop or Market Basket or Walmart. That, yeah, they are gonna have good prices, and actually Walmart has very good prices, but it's gonna be a little more expensive than, for example, if you were buying on bulk. I think that frozen veggies are really helpful. For example, right now I'm just buying frozen veggies because most of the time they are cheaper than, for example, if you are buying fresh veggies. For example, if you go and buy fresh broccoli, I haven't bought it actually, but I know for sure that it is cheaper. But for example, maybe you're gonna spend like $3 or $4 in broccoli that is gonna last like 4 or 5 days. And right now I am buying a bag of 2 pounds of broccoli for $2, so it is really cheap. And I'm buying a mix as well. That is, I think, carrots, green beans, and corn. And I think that 2 pounds is like $2.50 as well. So yeah, you have to add veggies to your diet, but you don't have to go for fresh veggies. You can buy frozen veggies or frozen fruit as well. That is gonna be cheaper, and you're gonna be able to eat your veggies, eat your fruit, and still being on a budget. I think whole grains are one of the best things that you can include in your diet for 3 reasons. First of all, they are cheap as hell. You're gonna spend like $2 or I think I buy it for $2.20 each bag of 1 pound. They have a lot of protein. Sometimes plant sources of protein are not that good as, for example, a chicken or dairy or something like that, but you can still eat it and it is gonna give you its benefits. You just have to eat a little bit more, but for example, you don't have to complicate yourself. If you're eating a high protein diet like 1 gram per pound per body weight, that is going to be more than enough. And as the third point, they have a lot of fiber. And for example, if you're trying to lose weight, it is going to keep you full because fiber tends to keep you full. So there are a lot of benefits and you're not paying that much. And you know, beans are actually really good. If you mix beans with sour cream, If you made it this far, I appreciate you. Make sure to click that subscribe button if you haven't already. I drop videos every single week with tips that are going to help you to improve your mental health and your physical health. So see you in the next one, and always remember, count your calories, drink a lot of water, and take